Hello everyone, my name is Cassandra, and today we're doing a practice that will help you develop more flexibility in the hamstrings and shoulders. So let's begin in double pigeon. You'll need to stack your right ankle over the left knee, and then your left heel will be underneath the right knee. Folding forward, this can be a very intense stretch, so you might not be folding down too far, which is perfectly fine. If you find that this is too much for you to start off your practice, you can just stay cross-legged and fold that way. We're going to be here for about 10 or so breaths, so feel the shoulders draw down the back, freeing up the neck a little bit, and keep both sits bones firmly planted down on the mat. So we're starting this class by opening up the hips. Notice if you're tightening up the facial muscles or the quads. Let's lift the chest back up and switch sides, so gently uncross your legs and cross them the other way. This time left ankle will stack over the right knee, right heel will be under the left knee, and fold once more. Try not to tense up the shoulders or the arms here. Let the upper body relax and be soft. Just a few more breaths on this side. Let's lift the chest back up and uncross the legs. Making your way onto all fours, tabletop pose. We'll take a few rounds of cat and cow. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, round the spine, drop chin to chest. And take a few more rounds, go at the rhythm of your own breath. So you might be going slower or faster than I am. Try to keep the elbows straight, put more weight into the fingertips and knuckles, and open up the chest. Let's come back to a neutral tabletop pose. Walk your palms forward a little bit, widen your knees, and drop your hips towards your heels, taking wide like a child's pose for 5 very deep belly breaths. Try to lengthen the sides of your rib cage here, reaching through the fingertips, elongating the spine. And then press your palms together. Bend the elbows and reach your knuckles up overhead so that you start to get a little bit of an opening into the triceps and the shoulders. Keep melting the heart down towards the mat. Straighten the arms. Come on up to tabletop pose, and then walk your palms an inch or two forward, making your way into your first downward facing dog. Palms are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart, and maybe bend your knees a lot. Try to relax the neck, let your head be heavy. And then step your left foot to the top of the mat, spin both feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat, and take a wide-legged forward fold. Interlacing the fingers behind your lower back, reaching your knuckles up and over to get even deeper into the shoulders. So if clasping the palms behind you doesn't really work, this is where you can use a strap. Keep drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Try not to lean all of your weight into the heels. And you can bend your knees as much as you need to here. Let's bring our palms back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your waist to come all the way up, and then stand at the top of the mat. We'll start to flow. So on an inhale, please reach your arms up, bring your palms to touch. And then exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Find your halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step both feet back to plank pose. Exhale, lower onto your belly. Point your toes back, take cobra. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Extend your right leg up towards the sky. Keep your right hip rolling down and your right toes pointing down. Step the right foot in between the palms to the top of the mat. Find a high lunge, but keep your hands on your waist, chest leaning forward. Really engage the legs here. Bend into your right knee a little bit more to drop the hips. If you want to take it further, you'll reach your biceps along the ears. Smooth breaths. We're almost out of the pose. Firing up the legs, engaging the glutes. Drop your fingertips on the mat, lower your back knee down, and take a low lunge. Reach your arms up, bring your palms to touch, and look up if it feels okay for your back. Fingertips on the mat, straighten your right leg and fold, half splits. Opening up the hamstrings a little bit more here. Keep the hips leveled, so right hip hugs back, left hip pulls forward. Bend into your right knee, keep your left palm down, and reach to grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand, quad stretch. This is another place where you can use a strap.